have Rock. So Rock's in really good state for his first session. G already mentioned several things I want to talk about, but the first thing first, like she said, it's really important that we keep them separated for now, because together they are just so excited. As you know, it's really hard for them to focus when they're together. That being said, in the future, we both have multiple dogs, so we can train them together. It is a process, but it is not a long process. Once they have that foundation down, they will be able to be together and also train. So Mr. Rocks, he had a very similar session to Mr. Scotch. Rock is our calmer boxer, but he was still very motivated, very stimulated by Scotch being so close to him. So the same thing with Scotch. I rewarded Rocks for pressure in return for when he came back to me. So right now he's pulling a little bit. We are a little bit close to Scotch than we were working at. We're actually working more in this corner. He peed right here, so I can't be in the corner. So it's going to be a little bit harder for him. I'm going to reward him for coming back to me. It's not good enough. He's still pulling. I'm also going to give him a nice goofy baby talk, good boy, and also rub him down. So pressure return, basic. All you have to do is stay near me, and I'm going to give him a treat. I'm teaching him that I am a snack leader, so the more he stays around me, good things happen. Meanwhile, if he pulls, nothing happens. This is how you start building really good loose leash skills, and we're starting with them so young, so we're really excited that they're going to grow up already having these skills. Good job. The second thing I worked today was something called touch. Good job. Touch is one of those really fundamental dog training behaviors that they really don't talk about that much. Touch is basically a targeting behavior. He's targeting my hand. Good job. It's actually one of the behaviors we use for service dog training. We don't do service dog training, but service dog trainers, they use this to help service dogs touch objects, maybe a light switch, things like that. But that being said, we're using it for these puppies because we want them to follow something without you having to physically manipulate them. Meaning, let's say Rocks is somewhere he's not supposed to be. Instead of having to carry him or corral him somewhere, you can just use touch in 1 minute. He smells the cheese I dropped earlier. Good job! Good job! We're just going to use that to help him realize that's a good thing. So we just started on that, and I haven't really named it. I don't know if Gio mentioned it. I'm pretty sure she did. But we like to stay in silence when we train. Silence means that we're not going to name or cue everything just yet. We want to make sure they have it down really, really good. So for example, even though Rock's nose sit relatively well, I did not name it sit today. Rocks! Good job! However, he knows his name really well. His name is like a cue. So of course I'm going to say, Rocks! Good boy. He did a good job today. So I'm going to walk that way so I can show you a little bit how that loose leash is supposed to look. But he's done a really good job at following me. Go, Rock, go. Good job. Good boy. All I'm doing right here is rewarding him for choosing to stay next to me. And notice how he's looking at me in the eye. And he's going to pull towards Scotch. I'm going to give him a second. Good boy. To choose to come back to me, which is really, really important. You want him to choose to stay next to you. He's going to pull sometimes, but I'm going to focus on the fact that when he does not pull. That's a good boy. Teaching that really good things happen. He's near me. He's a good boy. Good job. And of course, I love a good sit. The last thing we're working on today is eye contact. And here again, Gio mentioned it with Scotch. Eye contact is basically what she said. You take a treat, lure it to his nose, and you lure it to your face. Good job. As soon as his eyes touch yours, you click and give him a treat. This is really important because the dog who is looking at you is not pulling. Notice that when I was doing loose leash walking earlier, he kept glancing up at me to ask, what am I doing? Am I doing it right? That's a dog who's not going to pull in the future, which is really important that we build that focus right now. Also, focus incorporates and promotes calm behavior, like Gio said. So since he knows of being a cue to be calm, it's going to encourage him to be calm in more instances. I hope that makes sense. Good job, good job. And again, Rocks did really good today. You can practice this as shown. The clicker, again, I know you hear us using it, but I'm clicking wherever he does something correctly. Good boy. So he knows he's doing the right thing, which is really, really important. He's pulling again. Wait him out. Patience is really, really key. Yeah, I said something. Now he's sitting for Scotch, but I know it's a good sit, but it's not what I want. I want him to come back to me. Good boy. And notice how I use touch to manipulate him. Like, yeah, he came back to me, but I sealed the deal by having him touch my hand. Good job. Anyway, Rox had a really great first session. We're really excited to continue with these two. If you have any questions, let us know, and see you later. Bye.